it's live. There we go. The old YouTube is going. Yeah, I had fun last night talking about the paranormal. I'll get into that in a second. I hope Nick didn't fall asleep. Cali Nick. And I think, I forget her name, Dana? She said she used to own a restaurant. I don't know where, but she said it was haunted. She's going to be joining us tonight, hopefully. I'm not on TikTok yet. I will be in a few minutes once I set up these pop-outs. I already went out. I did the driveway, 6 more bags. I'm a busy person. And I didn't go to bed till 5:30. We were up all night talking. What's greater, I didn't know. KJ showed me last night. I can bring people into TikTok and come on with me while I'm live, and you could hear them as clear as day. I have to be careful, like, I don't really know these people. KJ's awesome. He's really cool. But you don't know who you know what I mean? I know I've known him for a few months. It all started with the coverage of the weather. But at the same time, you're just learning who these people are. Like Amol, I know him for a long time. Nick, Nick has been around for quite some time now. Fantasy, there are the regulars. Ken in Massachusetts. I don't know if I'd ever bring Grandizer on. Oh my God. No offense, but he might be as bad as a mole. I had to do that. But last night was fun. I'm going to game for a little while because I need to relax. And I don't know if I can pull it up on... And good morning. Well, not good morning. It feels like morning to me. Good afternoon to everybody on TikTok. Have I seen Kevin? No. Amol. And sometimes you gotta wonder, like, I hope everybody's okay, I haven't seen, who I haven't seen? Amol, Justin. Or Jax. Those are the two I'm wondering about. I have not seen them during live shows in chat because they used to go to the Bishop. I have not seen them at all. That has me worried. It's been like a year. I know, me too. I hope he's well. But last night, we were up till 5:30. I was up till 5:30. Alexa, what's the time zone in Tennessee?
Tennessee has 2 time zones.
Oh, yeah, Central and Eastern.
Most of the state, including Nashville and Memphis, is in the Central time zone. East Tennessee is in the Eastern time zone.
Just barely. So he's in somewhere in the Central time zone. Of course, Nick was hanging around. So was Rat on the Rumbler channel. We were all having a good time talking about the paranormal for hours. And like I said, on TikTok, I just realized he showed me. I never did it before. Multi-guest. You can bring people on. So he was hanging out with me for like 2-3 hours at least. And then somebody that was in the chat, I can't remember her name. I think it was Dana. She said she used to own a haunted restaurant. So tonight when I come back after 8, after I work, she may be joining us. And we're going to talk paranormal. Now, I'm not going to bring any of the people that I know yet to talk paranormal. The people that, I got to call my friend Al. He's in charge. I don't know if he's still doing it. but he's in charge of a paranormal group for a long time. I don't know if he has TikTok, but if he, it would be great to get him on. I'm gonna call him. That's who we need. Where's my phone? That's who we need. Part of TikTok guest. Some people don't use TikTok. I don't know why. I mean, there are certain things you have to abide by, guidelines that could be make it tough for a lot of people. And that's just the truth. Hey, bad one, did you look at my painting? What the? Wow. 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 I will show. Somebody's messaging me. I gotta message them back. Alright, let me call my friend Al. He should pick up. I gotta get him. He's gotta get it. He's gotta get TikTok. If he doesn't have... Oh, no, wrong person. Oh, no, that was the right person. Whew. Let's see if he picks up. What's up, Dusty? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna hook this up for tonight, maybe. And hello to everybody on TikTok. Pick up the phone, dude.
Call has been
Oh, come on. I hate when that happens. Anyway, checking the weather because it's interesting because I love weather. There's people in the other chat rooms that know that I've been covering weather for years, especially when we're dealing with the hurricane season. I stay on top of that. I cover it to provide information to the public. That's what it's really about. KJ, who comes in chat on TikTok. What's this, Dusty? Oh, yeah. Thank you for sending that. Wait, hold on. Don't take it off yet. There you are. We'll get into that in a second. I got to bookmark your page. I got it. I will definitely get into that. I got it, though. Thank you for sending that. You could remove it now. You could remove it from chat. Dusty, you're a mod. You should be able to remove that. I bookmarked it, so we're good. But anyway, KJ that comes into chat, and hello to Elizabeth. Anybody who's on TikTok. He was in that area that was just pummeled horrifically. And many of those people in that area, really, down in here, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, this whole area, earlier in the year, a few months ago, the tornadoes were rampant. And it was so bad. We all know, sadly and horrifically, what happened in Texas and Kerrville. But these people had a rough time. Many. And he was talking about what he and his family experienced in Tennessee with these tornadoes. And when you hear the stories on how he had to go to a tornado shelter and his mom was at home because they had a lot of pets. And then the communication falls down. Everything shuts down. Nothing's working. You know what kind of a feeling that must be, knowing that you can't communicate with your loved ones because they're somewhere else and you don't even know what's going on, but you're in a bunker shelter type of deal. You're safe, but you're so worried because you can't even call them. And he was talking about the whole story, how she traveled through flooding waters in her vehicle up to pretty much the top of her tires. And she has, I forgot what vehicle it was. Arcadia, an older Arcadia. Those are pretty big. And when you hear the stories of what people go through, and so I need to focus more. And now's not this, not necessarily a lot of activity, but I need to focus more on the weather and keep everybody on point of what's going on because I'm really good at it. Not to brag, but I'm really good at it. And you want to be accurate. You want to be as accurate as you possibly can because that's a responsibility. It's irresponsible not to be. So here it looks like it might rain. I don't know. I'm just coming on. I'm checking. There are 5 alerts. I'm curious to see where these severe thunderstorm warnings are. New York. Not by me though. It's way up. I knew it. So there's a nasty cell there. Looks like there's some more cells developing to the west. And you could see there's some developing here. It's early in the day. I am right about here. This is where I am. Like right about there. So I have to watch because we're in this box, but it's to the west. So there is no severe thunderstorm threat here. This is 5%. See? 5%. But that doesn't mean we can't get some thunderstorms today. So I need to keep an eye on that. But that's the only alert for a severe thunderstorm warning is in my state, but way up. So there's nothing really going on throughout the country, which is good. And hello to Audrey. Andy, how are you? What is this? Audrey, you should know by now it's all over the place. Anything could be going on at any given time when I'm streaming. And let me say hello to some of the people popping in. I don't know if they're still... I know Elizabeth's there. I see Elizabeth. For anybody who's coming into TikTok, I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hope you have a great day. So I'm guessing that KJ that doesn't sleep at night, it was so interesting last night, is probably sleeping right now. Andy, you know how much I send my thoughts and positive energy to you and your family. You know, we've known each other for a long time. He's in the UK. I've known him in chat on the tube thing. Oh my God, 13 years? At least 11, 12 years. Dusty, who's dealing with a major health issue right now. He does have a GoFundMe. And I'll get into that. He's a dear friend, great person. And does a lot, his job, and he's dealing with some serious kidney failure issues. I've known him for a long time. Amol, same thing, over a decade. So it's cool because we have like a family community that we've known each other for so long. What's up to Brian, Judith, user, Lynn, Kaylin, David, Glenn? Where are you? That's actually your username. Where are you? My mother does that all the time. Where are you? Few users are in there. So good afternoon to all of you on TikTok. Andy, you better watch your weather in the UK. I'm going to show that. You need to watch the remnants of Erin coming your way. And I don't know if it's going to go south of you, more toward France and Spain. I'm going to get into that in a second. Hello to Nick and Gizzy. But I'm going to share my friend's page. If anybody would like to help, his name is Tim. He was recently diagnosed with an aggressive form of kidney failure called collapsing FSG, and I'm going to be on peritoneal dialysis. This diagnosis came out of the blue after routine physical revealed abnormal levels in my kidney functions. Due to the nature of the disease and the means to mitigate the condition, I've had to make some pretty significant changes in my life. One of those changes is my ability to work. That's just, see, while I wait on Social Security to evaluate his disability, my family and I are in desperate need of assistance to continue to pay our bills. This is where you can help. So anybody out there, if you can help, I'm going to share it on my screen. It's GoFundMe. I'm pretty sure you could look up Tim Ledbetter, I would think. I'll put the link in the chat and TikTok if anybody can help. Anything helps. Please do. He's a great person. And we know that this happens, sadly, to so many people. And if I could help everyone, I would. And I'm going to put the link in TikTok because they're in there. He already put the link in there. And what's up to Brad, Galvins, Irene? No, TikToker. That's actually a name. No. So, yes, please, if you can help. What's going on over here? All right, I'm going to just check another weather. I don't want that. I want AccuWeather. Actually, I don't even want that. I want windy. Let's check it out. I need my coffee. So, right there, you're looking at the remnants of Erin. Can you believe that? Look how powerful and huge that storm is. Look at the size of that storm. Think how big the Atlantic Ocean is. Look, that storm is affecting still parts of the northern areas of like Canada. It's actually still affecting some of those areas and now starting to affect the UK. That's how big that storm is. Think about that. It encompasses almost the entire ocean, the northern Atlantic. Think about how big that storm is. The screen is bugging out because I'm sharing it. That's how massive that storm is. That's monstrous. That's very rare you see a storm that large. Now let's see where it's headed. This is the Euro model. I don't use the American model. I use the Euro. I love the Euro model. I am not a fan of the American model. It's heading north, which could be a good sign for those folks in Ireland, Scotland. It may not be a good sign for Norway and the more northern countries. Let's see where it's going. Oh, it's just sitting there now. It's weakening, which is great news in the model. Now it's dipping back down. Look at this one. Look, that's not going to affect them. That might be Iceland. I mean, not Iceland, Greenland. So there it is. There's the impact. As a much weakened storm, but still they're going to have nasty weather along the coastal areas here in Ireland. Onshore flow. And they're definitely going to have some rain here. And it'll affect the UK as well. So this is coming your way by Thursday. So if you live those, Andy, just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on your weather by midweek. Because that is coming. And there are other little storms that were developing, but they're not going to affect the United States. This one curved out from the Atlantic, and the Atlantic actually looks very quiet right now, which is a great thing because we're hitting the height of the hurricane season. The Atlantic is quiet. That's a good thing for all of us here in the States. Now there's a low pressure developing here, but that's nothing really. That's just a storm. There's another low pressure coming off of Africa here. May not turn into anything. It's still there. Here's that low pressure. It's going out to sea, so it's not really going to affect us with any nasty weather. It looks like there's a disturbance here, but it doesn't look organized at all. It just disappeared. Got shredded. There's a high pressure there in the Atlantic. This is a good thing right here. I don't trust the models too far out anyway. And that's the one, that's 2 weeks away. I'm not gonna, you can't see it. It's behind my camera. Let me take my camera down. There it is. It's showing it now. But it's to the north. We have to watch this one because of the high pressure here. It's gonna drive this down. It could bring it right up, depending on what this high does. And looks like there's another disturbance here, but this is 2 weeks out. It can't be trusted. The models change. I want to just see what the American is showing. I don't know why. The American is showing the same system here, not as strong. And the high is way over here. So the steering currents are here. But this is 2 weeks away. It can't be, it's not reliable at all. I don't trust this, the models 5 days out. To be honest, I don't. So I'm not putting much weight in what we just seen. There. Okay, let me see if the game is on. Okay. My controller. Let's get that going. Be nice if I just pick up the control. I have too many games. Oh, I just have too many games. It's out of control. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so the weather looks good for us. So what's going on in the chats? Let's see if anybody's... I see a mole is telling a friend that is dealing with the health issues. And hello to those on TikTok. If anybody's there. I don't think anybody's in there. Which is rare. It's daytime. People are doing things, and I don't blame them. What's going on in here? Get as much calories from rice as possible, and don't forget about vitamin C. I found I actually like cauliflower. You know what? I love cauliflower in the air fryer when it gets crispy. Oh, it's so good. And hello to Sanchez and everybody popping up in TikTok. Cauliflower and rice. Are you talking, what kind of a rice are you talking about? Brown rice? What kind of rice are you talking about, Amol? The more healthier rice, I hope, right? Oh, he likes sushi. Yeah, you got to try to stay away from the salt for sure. Sodium. Amol knows his stuff. Lots of fruit, rice. He can't have banana, kiwi, tomato, anything with potassium. Okay. So they're going back and forth. What's going on in the UK? Oh, really? You're getting fiber finally in the UK. He's getting it installed on Thursday. Entire UK telecom network is getting modernized. It's about time, right? Amol's in the old... I think he's in the old YouTube. I don't know where you are, but both YouTubes are up. I shouldn't have said it. I'm on TikTok. Both of the tubies are running again. No more Trovito. I got rid of Trovo. It's TikTok, where you guys are, and the Twitchy and the Rumblers. So we're all over the place. And Facebook. I'll be cooking later when I'm working. So, and see, that's cool that you guys are helping each other out with important information. I don't know where you are. Wherever you're not, he's at. And Dusty's on the other one too. Andy. So wherever you are, he's on the other one. And so is Dusty. And Audrey's with you on that one. And then I see TikTok. There's nobody in TikTok right now. TikTok is super quiet. It wasn't so quiet the last few nights. We had a lot of fun last night. Like tonight, I'll be making, because I don't eat it. I cheat at least once a week. I have to. It's like, my God, all I eat is salads and vegetables. I don't even know. I haven't weighed myself. I haven't had anything to eat yet, and it's almost 1:30. But I'm losing a lot. You know what I did today? This morning already? And I went to bed at 5:30. But I fell right to sleep. I don't know if it's going to be available to view it on TikTok. I did a couple of shorts on TikTok. I did some patchwork on the driveway. I'm redoing the driveway up there by my neighbor. And it's awesome. We're working together. She's buying the stuff. I do the labor and do the repairs. And I'm going to get that driveway official. I just need a little time. And I don't want, it's hard because she has to put this stuff. Each bag is 60 pounds. She's putting this asphalt patch in her car. She's doing the best she can, and I'm doing the best I can. And I take care of the neighbor's property, so I've got a lot of responsibilities going on around me. Where can I find my posts? You see, they're teaching me stuff. KJ taught me a lot already. Yes, I gotta call her. I have to call her. I have to call Chanel. Where would I find my shorts? On the live recordings. That's live. Where are the shorts located? They gotta be somewhere. I have no clue. I mean, I've been using TikTok, but I'm by no means familiar with a lot of it. I really don't know where my stuff is. I'm gonna need somebody to help me with that. He's sleeping. Real-time performance. That's not... I don't know. The only way I could maybe do this is go to my own on my phone. I'll try it that way. And try to grab a link that way. What's up, Alice? Yeah, Starship is at 7:30 my time, but I'll be working. Unless it's delayed. Unfortunately, I'll be working at that time. And hello to my brother in Arkansas. Okay, somebody's messaging me important. You could hear the messages coming through. Okay, let me go to TikTok on the phone. Profile. Nobody's looked at it? Oh, 34 people looked at it. Now how do I grab that link of the short?
Okay, I'm done.
Let me see. There it is, copy link. There's got to be a copy link right there. Now I'm going to share it to myself on Teams. There's always a way. Okay, just sent it to myself. I just did this morning. I'm always busy. I'm waiting for Teams to open. And believe me, you're going to see how this evolves over time. Because I did my driveway. Why is that coming up? Why did that come up? That's not the short. What the heck? It's working on the phone, but it didn't work on here. That's bizarre. Oh, there it goes. It's a little tricky. And it has the share right now on the screen. That's crazy. trying to make it full screen. Oh, I gotta press a key? I've never seen that before. I'm learning. I'm trying to rewind the thing. Okay, now I can share the screen. So I did this morning. Good night. Have a great one, Dusty. I'll be on later on tonight. Oh my God, it started to play again by itself. So I did this morning. You could tell where the new patch is, right here. I have to level this out. See these cracks? That's where it's sinking. And I got to do it little by little. Because I have to fill it, level it, and then I'll level it out. I've already done up here. See how this was done before? Now when she buys more, I will level it out to here. This is where I got to go to. Right here, along that crack. Because that's where it's sinking from the traffic. So I got to get beyond that to level it. Like it's up here, it's leveled already. But I'm concentrated. This is where it was really bad. And you had to see this before I did all this work. You have no idea. And I have to tamp it down. It's a lot of work. So I did this morning. This was on TikTok earlier. And I can see that where that is right here. This has to get filled and leveled and brought to here. But you just don't do it. You have to set it. The best thing to do is little at a time, pack it down, let it set, then you put another layer. You just don't want to try to fill the whole thing at once. No. Because then it's going to be loose. It's not going to be compact when you tamp it down. Bad idea. Bad idea. It's going to not be even. It's going to start. It might go sink a little bit in spots. You don't want to do that. You want to do it evenly, maybe an inch, and then you go over it. That's the best way to do it. Because it'll pack in now with traffic like that. Look how packed this one got from traffic. This will pack in. This will look like this in a couple of days. It's remarkable. This is the kind of stuff they use on the streets for potholes and stuff. Well, look at that's new. All this is new. And then up there, you can see where I did today. Right up there. And there. There was a big hole on that side. So then I'll expand. I still have to do that right side coming down maybe 8 feet. To about there. And then, like I said before, I have to level it to meet the middle. Because the traffic sinks the sides. And it's cracking. It's old. You see that? I did that by myself. That's my part of the driveway. I did that by myself last year. Cost me $2,000 buying individual bags. And I did it section at a time. And then I took a piece of plywood, 4x8, and I went over it in the sections with the car. And I tamped it down. I went over the car sideways. And of course I tamped it by hand, but it flattened it. Look how nice that came out. So that's what I did this morning already. And there's still a lot more to do. And there's a thing, well, you got to remember, use a compactor. To rent one of those rolling machines is a lot of money. A lot of money. The way I do it works. Like the saying goes, if it ain't broken, I ain't fixing it. My way of doing it works just fine. Maybe more work, but it works. I have no problem. Look how nice the driveway came out. So I've been there, done that. I'm not a rookie at this. But those are the things. It's always constant stuff going on. Always busy. Because winter's coming. And when that freezes up and you have those cracks, the water gets in there, it expands it as it freezes, and it just destroys it even more. Those cracks must be taken care of before winter, because it's just going to get really bad if it doesn't. That's going to get bad. Water does a lot of damage, as many of you know, in the frozen form too. Because a lot of the times when they do the streets, that melt comes down and our driveway freezes. In extreme cold. It's a whole bunch of stuff. And again, hello to all of those on TikTok. I do have a hand tamper. That's what I use, Mike. Matter of fact, I told my neighbor to clean it because it's starting to get sticky. You don't want a sticky tamper, because then it pulls up the asphalt. It's pushing it down, but then it's sticking to the bottom of the tamper. So you got to make sure that's clean. I told her to wash it. She's gonna wash it for me, because there's still some more work to do there. What's up, Callie Nick? Did you have any nightmares last night, Callie Nick, from all the paranormal talk? We were up till 5:30 last night. Well, I was. For you in California, it was nothing. You were up till like 2:30. It was fun last night with KJ. That's the cool thing about TikTok, is bringing people on. A lot of people enjoyed that conversation last night. I like that TikTok option. I didn't know about that you could bring people on as guests. That was pretty cool. A new toy to play with. So thanks to KJ, and we may have Dana joining us tonight. She used to own a haunted restaurant. I got to hear about this. So she may join us tonight on TikTok. I have to thank all the TikTokers too for all your support. On the Perseids meteor shower, there were 100,000 of you. So I have to thank all of you for supporting and coming by and hanging out. And I see all of you popping in there now. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday. Sunday. I'm thinking of Thursday because I got something going on Thursday. And welcome back, New York City Wheelman. No sky watching now. We might have rain today. Don't give me specifics, Wheelman. Are you in the city or are you up here? We might get thunderstorms today. More to the north. But we might get some, and then it's going to cool down again for us. If you're in the city, if you're in New York. I'm originally from the Bronx, Pelham Bay. If you are from New York City, Wheelman. Just saying, what's up, Cedric, Lobo, Rudy, Seminole, Lacey, L, Galagos, Gabriel, Cassie, all of you. It would take me a while to read all your names, but hello to all of you on TikTok. Yeah, so I'm trying to call my friend Al. To see if he'll join me tonight to talk about paranormal. Because we're going to continue that conversation. Nick is like, I'll be back tomorrow for this. Right, Callie Nick? He's like, you guys are not going to let me sleep tonight. And the thing is, weird stuff was going on as we're doing it too. Pick up the phone, Al. What's wrong with you? Oh, jeez. And hopefully Dana will be back and tell us about her haunted restaurant. Now, I don't know if it's where she's currently at or is when she was in the New York City area, specifically New Rochelle. If she owned a restaurant near the city. Because if that's the case, I'm driving to the city. And if this restaurant still exists, I want to go there. I want to check it out. And hello to Susie. What's going on? You couldn't have the rain, but I'd rather the weather. Dude, it's so comfortable. It's a little humid today. I love it when it's in the mid 70s. Oh gosh, it's so comfortable. Oh, bike riding is great when it's like in the mid 70s. It's not too hot, not too cool, comfortable. It's like perfect. I love bike riding when it's like that. Oh my gosh. It's like perfect. That's for me at least. That's the conditions I like. Have you ever witnessed any hauntings? Heck yes. Oh, heck yes. I'm trying to think. Because I went to the Shanley Hotel with a team. I gotta call Ken. I haven't talked to him. He's a leader of a big paranormal team. And I missed them. And there was some weird stuff that went on. You have to know. Now there are people, of course, there's always going to be people out there that are, and it's healthy to be skeptical. There's nothing wrong about being skeptical. It's good to be skeptical. Question everything. But then there are people out there strictly, all their role is to debunk. That's all they do. Is just try to debunk. They're not being objective. Their mission is to say that's fake. It's bullshit. It's just like that. That's their mission. So you gotta, there's all kinds of people out there. Which I already know what the deal is. Comes with a terrier.
Hello.
What's happening?
Hello.
What's going on? It's Bill.
Hello, Bill.
How's everything?
Good. Just on our way to birthday party.
Well, cool. Listen, you gotta keep me in the loop if you go on any of these investigations, because I want to go.
All right. Well, I'm about to meet up with Cody and Story.
Now?
So-
Today? Now?
Yeah, they're going to this party too. It's for an older guy, 75th birthday party.
Well, please tell them I send my love.
I will.
Everybody, your wife, everyone.
Yeah, she's right here. So, Bill, we are absolutely, without question, anything that is reachable for you, or we can get you a place, we're happy to reach out to you. No worries there, bud.
Yeah, because I got that equipment, the list that you gave me, and I got everything that was on that list. So I'm ready. And you know what? I could have fun with it because you guys can always be guests on a show, like with Andrea, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we can show a lot of those clips there. There's plenty of places for you guys to promote stuff. You know what I mean? That was straight up weird what just happened. I don't even know what the heck just happened. I'm talking the paranormal with a friend. And the shit just went nuts. Somebody said no sound. Everything locked up for no reason. I've never seen that happen before. Let me go live on TikTok again. That was weird what just happened. Susie Q, thank you for letting me know. Because nobody was letting me know on the other side. TikTokers, you let me know right away. But you're in real time. They're not. They have a delay. I got to do the pop out again for YouTube. TubeView. That was weird. It just locked up and I'm talking to paranormal with him. You guys didn't hear anything that was just being discussed. Well, they're going to let me know when they go on investigations. So maybe during Halloween, October, we're going maybe back to a place. It's a well-known haunted location, not far from my house. It's in the Catskills. I just want to make sure this is working. Let me put up a finger 1 for the tube views. The other one should be working. I think we're good. Yeah, I put the 1 up. It worked there. Let me go to... That was weird. Talking to paranormal and all my stuff locked up. That was bizarre. But I might be going on Halloween time to a place that we went to that was like crazy activity. And, you know, a lot of people talk trash about the people that I know, Cody and Satori. They are the real deal. I was the same as everybody else. I was the same. I want to see, how is this happening? Just like everybody else. Like, how is this? Because there's so many people say they're moving. Do you have to hear some of the stupidity that I hear people saying? They're making the noise by displacing their hip or popping their knee and all this. Well, that's a lot of popping of the body to make all the noises that come out when they do this. I seen it up close and personal, not one time. During that whole time, 7, 8 times. I was like, oh my God. Thank you, Susie, for letting me know. And I have the video. You would not believe. People will not believe it unless they're there and experience it themselves. I'm telling you, it is so crazy. You have to look up Cody and Satori. And I seen it for myself. There was stuff that was not on camera because it was private. We did a live stream for a show. And there was stuff that was not live that was going on. And I have some of the clips somewhere on my computer. What they can do, and I'm not going to say allegedly because I was there, I seen it for myself. They hold hands and it's like they're communicating with the other side. They ask them to spell out a word, a name, whatever, A, B, C, and then you'll hear a knock. Once is yes, twice is no, and it'll spell out words. It is so crazy, and I was there. I was there with them. I can't even tell you, and people are like, oh, there's somebody underneath the floor banging. No, everybody that was there was in that room. And it's an old hotel. And I was in the basement. Actually, the basement's locked up. They keep it locked. Then we went into the basement. This was not on live stream. I'm sitting there. It's a concrete slab where the boiler is. So it's a small little slab of concrete. I'm sitting here. Cody and Satori are standing right in front of me and the boiler's right there. and they're starting to communicate. Guess where the tapping is coming from? Underneath the concrete slab. How is that possible? How is that possible? There's nobody underneath. There's not like a tunnel. Somebody. I was like, oh my God. And then, right before bedtime, I went to go say goodnight to everybody. They're laying there, no contact to the ground, holding hands, and there's still tapping going on when they're going to sleep. I'm like, oh my God, don't you guys rest? And this is just us hanging out. I was like, oh, this is just too much. And this is not for anybody's to see. This is not for the public. This is private. And it's still going on. There's something about those two, and I cannot explain it. And I've tried to rationally come up with, and I cannot. And I'm going to show you. I've got the clips. This place has history. And he said, you didn't hear the conversation. Susie, did you hear any of that conversation I had with Ken just now? Or did the audio, isn't that weird how everything locked up as I'm talking to him about the paranormal? Everything locked up. I've never seen that happen before. OBS froze. Now OBS is controlling the audio source that goes over here. You didn't get to hear the rest. Hello, Kira. How are you? I'm going to pull up the website for this place. And I'm going to see if I have the clips. I should have the clips. I had my cameras in the basement, my Mevos. The basement was locked. The lights were off. Oh, no, they left the light on. I told them if they could leave the light on so the camera... My camera, in the middle of the night, because it has motion sensor, started to pick things up, moving. And I'm looking, was it a spider? What's making it move? It was weird. And I have those clips. But you have to see the other stuff that was going on. It was bizarre. There was like a spirit that was not so nice, interfering with another communication. And I was there and I'm like, oh my God. What was I gonna go look up? See, I got distracted from my own stuff. Oh yeah. So hopefully I'm going with them. And they're awesome people. They're just a group, the whole group. The investigative team, they're just awesome people. Let's see if it comes up. The Haunted. There it is. I need a website. So this is the place we were talking about. And there's a lot of history. There's a lot of history here. And and I was there. We stayed overnight here. We'll stay probably overnight again. It's kind of creepy knowing this place has activity. It's about 45 minutes from where I live. It's not that far. See, they're all up in Rhode Island. And that's why he said, I'll see if there's any events that are close by for you to travel or where you can stay with us. Because they're far. That's a 5.5 hour car ride trip for me. So that's a little tough. So this is the Shanley. This is where we went. Just to give you a little background. The Haunted Shanley Hotel, 1845. It's known for a lot of activity. Haunted rooms. I can't tell you, man. And, going into sleeping in one of these rooms overnight was okay. The history of this place. That's downstairs. That's the main area downstairs. There's a lot of history. Oh my God. I can't even say the details. I'll put the link in TikTok because I can't read the details of the things that happen here. You want to look at more information, I'll just put the link because there's a lot of weird and tragic stuff that happened here, which I cannot, talk in detail on TikTok. Yes, anybody can get a room there. It's available for that. I'm gonna put the link in on TikTok. This place is just downright creepy. And I know because I was there, and I was there with the team. And it's just unbelievable. Like my dear friend, Tony Rathman. He was just on a show with Andrea and I. Andrea, if you ever seen the movie The Conjuring, Andrea Perrin, it was based on her family. She was the eldest daughter. And I'm her producer. I do her show every week. And she knows Tony. So the other night we did a show together. Annie and I co-hosted, and Tony Rathman was the guest. And he's come up with this device. It's called the Staticom 3.0. It does not pick up AM, FM, or ham radio signals. A lot of these devices, they can pick up the frequencies coming from local, picking up like interference from local streaming stuff. This thing does not. I get the chills when I watch him, and I've got the video clips because I had to get it. Yes, well, I'm friends with both of them, Susie. You know that. I produce both. You know that I'm Mr. Producer for the Bishop, who's awesome. And I feel for him. You don't know what kind of person that man is. I do. That man is so selfless. And I forgot what they call it when they claim the thing of poverty. What he says is true. I've tried to come up with ways to help him. He cannot take anything. It's like that. I forgot what that thing is where they take the oath of poverty. There's something like that. So yes, 100% of the merchandise sold that would normally go to him, his cut, he gives it 100% to that organization for the kids. That is a fact. That man takes not a penny for anything. And it bothers me when people troll him and give him a hard time because he's such a good human being. I can't even tell you the stuff that I know that I would not share. And I'm just going to say, during the whole COVID thing, a lot of, this is a true story. A lot of the priests were not going to the hospitals because they were scared that they were going to get sick, okay? This has nothing to do if you believe or you're a non-believer about COVID. This has nothing to do with it. At the time, everybody was like, oh my God. He took the role to go to do, last rites or whatever, and went to the hospitals, risking himself. Because people were freaking out when the onset of it happened. The priest didn't want to go because they didn't want to jeopardize and get sick. He stepped in and made sure that he looked after all the people. Despite the risks to himself, that's the kind of person he is. Yes, Susie, you're right. Yes. So, he's a genuine person. And it bothers me when they go after... Here's my friend Al. Hold on. I am live on TikTok and everywhere else. I have a question for you.
You have what?
I'm live everywhere right now, so you're being heard. Is what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Do you have
What's up?
Do you have TikTok?
No, I don't do TikTok.
You need to get it.
No, I'm not doing TikTok.
Get TikTok.
I'm not doing it.
Come on.
No.
Well, I can. Do you have Teams then?
Teams, is that the old Skype?
No, it's the new Skype.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that I think I have.
All right. I was talking paranormal till 5:30 this morning with some dude from Tennessee. You've got to hear this stuff, dude. You've got to hear this. That's why there's a thing on TikTok called, what is it? Multi-guest. I can bring up to 8 people on. That's why I was asking if you had TikTok, because it would be so much easier if you did, so I could bring you on with me. But
Oh my God.
there could be a way through my mixer that if you were on Teams, I could still pipe you in audio-wise. So whenever you're available, I would like you to come in and talk about some of the things you've investigated. And you know you've been through a lot. We've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
I really would like you to come on and maybe like this. She came in last night in the wee hours and she said,
Who was this person from Tennessee?
a friend that I met through TikTok.
I know, but what's the name?
His name is KJ. Let's just say KJ.
KJ. Okay.
And his house is, you gotta hear this, dude. It's creepy. And you know how, you've been here. People don't understand. This is true what I say. Al, along with Brian, and they were the heads of the Bronxville Paranormal Society team, came to cleanse my house, okay? And there was activity going on when this was going on. Like, Al and I are in my bedroom, that crazy bedroom, and he knows about that mirror. He says, Bill, you got to get rid of that mirror. They cleansed the house, but when we were in that room, we heard a big bang right next to us, like coming from the wall, and that's impossible. Remember, Al?
Yeah, and then something came out of the closet. Remember, we caught it on the camera? Not the first one, but the second camera. I think we caught it going past the mirror and into and out the window, the bedroom window.
I'm getting the chills. So after that, Al visited my house because he and I are really good friends. And he's sitting on the recliner. And I have this big projector screen leaning, and it never falls. It actually somehow fell. And it was looking like it was trying to hit him. Remember that?
Yeah, it came right down towards me, absolutely, without a doubt. Like someone pushed it towards me.
Yes.
Yeah, it was leaning the other way.
It was. It
How
did.
could it go? How could it fall towards? If anything, it would have fell towards the kitchen.
Right. And then exactly, it's leaning in the opposite direction. And you don't want to hear the funny thing? That's the only time it's ever fallen, ever. Never. It's there right now. It stays there. But when you got in the chair, somehow it jumped to go the other way and try to hit you.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely.
So he knows he's got so many stories to talk about. Oh, and are you still involved in doing investigations? What's your situation? Because we haven't really hung.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've, you know me, I'm always doing something. As a matter of fact, I'm going out in September on another. I got two things I'm doing. One in Wapages and
Oh, that's near me.
One up in the Catskills, up at the Shanley.
Oh my God! I was just talking about the Shanley. I'm going to the Shanley maybe with Ken and the crew in October.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going there. I know October we're going up. At some point in October we're going up to Salem.
Have you been to the Shanley yet?
Oh, a million times.
Dude, that place is crazy. Oh my God, there's so much activity.
Stories that happened to me there. It's
Dude, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I slept
How
over.
many times have you been up there? Oh, you slept over?
Yeah, I went there with the team, with Cody and Satori and Ken and the whole crew.
Okay.
And dude, so much activity. That upstairs, third floor, where the mobster was, and the other. I mean, did you see? And I'm on TikTok, so I gotta be careful. The thing that was drawn on one of the rooms. I mean, we gotta be careful because we're on TikTok. Did you see the thing that they drew there? Like they were doing some crazy stuff. Did you see that in that room?
I don't remember. I'm sure I have because I've been there so many times.
You definitely know, dude. It
One
is.
time we were there and something came out of a small room attached to the serial killer's room.
Yes. Oh my God, it happened to us.
It threw a woman that was sitting in front of the door to her right, which hit another woman who was sitting in front of me, which was the door that went down the hallway. Through those two, through one into the other, they both fell over, and then it ran through me, and then it ran through my cousin behind me. Now, my cousin was 20 years old. He just started doing this stuff, and he started screaming, "Oh my God, it just ran through me," like I didn't say anything because I felt it, but it was the first time he felt something run through him, and he was freaking out.
Dude, do you know Cody and Satori?
No, I never met them. I know who they are.
Okay, you know who they are. Well, I was with them, and they did it numerous times. You know how they hold hands and they get the tapping sounds. We were on the room across the hall from that cereal room, okay?
Okay.
They did their thing. I have the video. I'm going to maybe share it because I got to do a show soon, but I have the video because we did it live on a show. Dude, I'm sitting there and they're doing that tapping thing and I'm hearing the sounds right, like literally right in front of me on the floor. It was like insane. But then something came through that was malevolent. You could tell this was not a good thing.
Not a good thing.
And it tried to interfere with what was going on. And it got kind of loud, like really. And it was right there, right where you're talking about. Dude, there is something. That third floor is crazy. That third floor is crazy activity. To me, at least. That was the feeling I got.
The third floor is off the charts.
Off the charts. Off the charts activity in that third floor. But dude, when are you available on an evening?
I'd have to check my calendar. I've been working around the house all day. I just sat down for 2 minutes and I seen you call up, so I just called you back. I'll get back to you on that.
Get back to me because I want you to come on. I want you to come on TikTok and all the other platforms so we can talk about this stuff because we've also, like what happened at Nuclear Lake with us was sick.
Yeah.
I can't.
Don't forget what happened when we went to Miss Fanny's house when we did the Estes experiment.
Oh my God, that's
And
right.
We were using the walkie-talkies that night instead of the DVR.
That was crazy too,
That was
dude.
crazy that night too. Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't know if I have that video. I'm gonna have to see if I have it because I did film that.
Yeah, I mean, we were filming downstairs and we were filming upstairs at the same time because we didn't have the DVR set up, but we were using the walkie-talkie to.
Communicate.
You guys were talking upstairs, and then I was using the walkie-talkie to tell you what I was hearing, and you guys were going crazy because it was all relevant to what you were saying.
Yes.
Yes.
What was the name of that place?
Got so many voices started to come through at one point that it just got overwhelming. I had to tap out. You had to tap out too.
I know.
Yeah.
See, he has this thing where things are drawn to him. I'm being honest. It's like he's a conduit, a receptor. That's the way Al is. And I'm like that to a point too.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, in certain instances, and people may take this for what it's worth. I mean, whoever's watching. But we've had many experiences together, especially
Many experiences.
and I'm not going to get into it in detail because I'm going to let him go because he's busy. But we'll get into this on a future night, and we'll get into some of the things like what happened at Nuclear Lake, which I have that video, but I didn't get what sounded like a Sasquatch. I've never heard anything in my life. We were sitting on a rock.
Yeah, those whoops. Let me tell you something. There's nothing else that whoops like that.
Nothing.
Okay?
I've tried researching it.
I don't care what anybody
Me
says.
either.
The minute I heard those whoops, I flashed back to 12 years old down in South Florida. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because that was the first time I heard them. And you and Brian were like, that was the first time you guys heard it. You're like, what was that? And I was like, I know what that is.
We were sitting on a rock that's right in front of the lake, and a rock. There was nobody there. A rock comes out of the woods and right next to us. I was like, who's throwing rocks at us?
Bowling ball.
And then we're sitting in the dark. This is on Halloween night. And there's all leaves on the ground, so you could hear everything that's going on.
All the mice running around underneath the foliage. Yeah, absolutely.
So we're on the top of like a ridge, and we're all sitting in chairs. I'm at the end. Al's next to me, and Brian's on the other end. I hear something charging up the freaking ridge toward me. I get up to jump and run. Al grabs me. Stop. Don't move. It stopped right before it got to us. And you know something? Remember, there's leaves on the ground and everything. We never heard it retreat.
Never heard a leaf. Didn't jump off the ridge. Didn't walk back down. We heard it charging up like a quadruped. It was definitely on all fours coming up. And then I took that one picture with that little Sony camera I had hanging around my neck. And I got that like dog man head sniffing over the wall.
Then, in another spot, I had my night vision camera, which it didn't come out on the tape as always. We were sitting there, and we seen a you know this, you're laughing because you know. We saw like a shadowy figure go from one area of the trees to the other side. And we were like, what the hell was that? And the little things in the trees, like all kinds of weird shit. Dude.
Look like Christmas ornaments.
We heard like a family coming toward us. We put the lights on, like, oh shit, we gotta, put the lights on so they know we're here. It sounded like a family coming toward us, and then it disappeared. There was nobody.
We went in and looked for him too, in case something happened to him, and there was nobody there.
There was nobody there.
And don't forget the UFO.
I know.
It was with the floodlight. I mean, it was just insane.
This night was crazy, and you know what? All of us got sick the next day.
All of us had issues. Yes.
All of us had issues.
Bad lip. Yeah.
I can't even tell you because this is the quick summary. For you folks,
This is a quick summary.
you folks don't have no idea. You have no idea, like some of the stuff. And he was there when the voices said my name, but we didn't hear it. The bill twice that it said, and people are like, it was.
Absolutely.
What? Let me ask you, Al. Was it Heidi?
Yes, it was Heidi from England.
No. Was it?
Show.
No, was it Heidi that?
Heidi talking? Oh, absolutely not. If you listen to Heidi in the audio, in the video, her English accent is so heavy, you couldn't. I think she called mosquitoes muzzies or something like that.
Yeah, the muzzies.
She
Yeah.
was saying, yeah. You couldn't even. And it was funny because I was watching a show the other night from England, and the dude in England was getting eaten by mosquitoes, and he called them muzzies too. That's what they must call them over there, muzzies.
And Al said there's something in the woods to our right, so we went into the woods to check it out. And a typical this is a more common thing when you see a stack of wood piled in a certain way. It's allegedly, supposedly, this is something that the Sasquatches do. Okay, so he's looking at that. I'm with Heidi, and I said, "Get the bug spray." So I put my camera down on a log, and I made a joke. If something happens, it reminds me of something out of Blair Witch, because we just walked into the woods, and it was kind of a creepy vibe. And then the voice.
Well, you know why? Because that summer was a drought, and we were able to get into the swamp where we would have never been able to get into before it was all dried up. And I was showing her structures that the juvenile Sasquatches make,
Right.
compared to the adults,
Right.
adult structures. So that's why we were so far into, because that was usually underwater.
Yes.
We never got in there. Yeah.
So yes, this is just a little taste. You have no idea. Anyway, let me know. Hit me up. Text me. It would be on an evening.
Within 24 hours, I promise.
Yeah, it'll be at night because I work nights, so it would be.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, well, absolutely.
And send my love to the family.
Okay, and give mom my love too.
All right, Al. Thank you. See you later.
All right, ciao.
Bye. You have no idea. You have no idea. So when people say, unless you have the experience yourself, and really, truly have that experience yourself, people can talk, they can say whatever they want. They weren't there, they don't know. And, everybody has these stories. Unless they have it personally, then they can kind of relate. There's some people that have no experiences. They're like, this is BS. They're full of it. Okay, fine. But until you have that one, I've had a few experiences, it changes everything. Seriously, it changes everything. Your perception, how you think. And you have to be open-minded. I think that's part of the problem. Some people are just so closed-minded that they don't open themselves up to see and observe their surroundings. That could be a part of it, like awareness. It's like you're raising your senses. Use them. There's no reason not to. And there's a lot of people out there that have experiences and are in denial. That was just something else. There are a lot of people like that too. I think, Susie, that's a good question for the bishop. I know one thing. When we go, Al's very strict before we do an investigation anywhere. He does the sage. He does a prayer of protection for all of us. I don't know if I have that on. I might have that on tape, actually, when we went to Nuclear Lake with Heidi. He does all that. He's doing everything he can for all of us to protect us. Whether it works or not, he's still doing his part. So, is it psychological to give you that thought that you are being protected, whatever it is. I think it's just an added layer, and if it helps, great. You know what I mean? So I'm going to see if I can find... I forgot about that investigation we did together over there. I've been on quite a few. You have no... I got to show you. And like I said, I've gone with a few teams. I just hope I can find them because I got to get off soon because I got to do a show soon. I'm going to see if I have the Kreischer clips. That was with a different team. I don't know how to spell it. It's not that spelling. Kreischer? Let's see if it comes up. This was bizarre. There it is. I found the folder. I don't know if the clips are going to work. This could mess everything up by trying to open them. Yep. It's already going crazy. You see the flashing? I have to try to kill that. It's going to ruin the stream if I can't close that out. I should have never did it. You see it's flashing? I got to try to go to Task Manager and kill that right away. It's trying. I got to go to Task Manager. It's going to make everything screw up. That's the VLC player trying to play it. The clip is not working. VLC. Close. Close. Come on. Hurry up. And task. Got it. Are we still good? Oh, God. That was crazy. Are we still good? Yeah. All right. Let me see these clips. I've got the Shanley one. I found Shanley. We'll get into that. Let me just look at these clips. Oh, is it this one? Okay, time out. I'm going to share this. Now, TikTok, just letting you know, this is my clips. I recorded them. This is my property. I own it. I filmed it. This is not content that does not belong to me because I know you're going to put a message up there, but this is mine. I'm actually the person filming this. Okay. This was the Kreischer Mansion with Entity Voices team at the time. All right. I want to see if this is the clip. Yes. We're in the basement of the Kreischer Mansion, which is another haunted location in Staten Island. The mob owned this place at one time. All the 5 families would gather at this place. There's been bad things that happened there. It has a history. So we're in the basement of this place, and she's there. Oh my God, April Boussette. She's the psychic medium housewife of New Jersey. She's in this. You'll see her. She's there. I'm filming it. I gotta put the audio. Listen for the noise, because it's important. Listen for the noise in the background. They both look, Tony and her look to their right. And I heard it because it was like right behind me. And I'm like, oh, So we go after this clip, we go to another room to investigate where that noise came from. It was in another room. So then we go there, and you got to see what happens. Let me see.
Tell us what happened to you.
Oh, I got to get rid of Radar Omega.
How did you die?
Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead. Undead. Undead. Watch. There it is.
Do you know who killed you?
Look at that. Did you see that? I may have to mute because of the words being used. Let me mute. So there's a sound. There's a sound from behind me. And you'll see they're just... And then the sound happens, and look how they both look. They both look that way. And then I said, I heard that. I gotta be careful with the audio.
Alright, let's play it back, and then Let's go in that.
I heard that from behind me.
Absolutely, I heard it.
What did it sound like? I know it's like it just.
Like a tappy
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I'm recording and I see like it's in here. It looks weird because I see your shadows.
So we heard that noise behind us. There's nobody there, just us in the basement of this place. The guy who takes care of this property refuses to go into the place alone. He refuses. The caretaker, he refuses to go into that house when he's alone. But check it out. There's more to this. I just got to make sure I find the right clip that comes after this. And he's the one that came up with this device called the Staticom, which is fascinating. Let me see if this is the right clip now. Yes. So this is the room we heard it.
That light.
This is the room.
Let's just see what's in. Oh, there's.
Remember, I'm filming all this. I'm the guy filming all this.
Halloween decoration?
Yeah.
Alright, should we try one more EVP in here?
Yep. Yeah, we can do that, and then we can bring a ghost box in here or whatever.
Yeah, let's try this, because I can't record.
I'm recording.
No, the screen has.
The screen.
Who the fuck is that?
There's something there.
There's a little boy. Who the hell is that?
Where? I don't.
Right in the middle,
Oh,
honey.
oh, oh,
right
oh.
in the middle.
Let me shine it. Oh, it's not there.
Okay, take the camera away. I can't see my screen. Right there.
In the middle of the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
There's nobody in there.
There's nobody there.
There's nothing in there. It's just the
Oh, sorry.
wall.
It's the wall?
It's
No, it's not. It's got legs.
maybe it's your reflection.
You see, they're trying to come up with a logical explanation, which I respect. His wife, Cherie, is trying to come up, and they all are. You want to try to come up with a rational, logical explanation before you go any further. That is the goal as a responsible investigator. You have to determine if there's any shadows being created by light or anything. You have to rule all those things out, and they do that. Let me continue. Wait, I got the pictures.
Look at is someone
It's gone.
is someone in
Where did
there?
that come from?
I took a picture. I was filming it.
Back up
Oh,
and see if you see it again.
Look,
In there?
Yes, look.
Oh, there it is.
No, no,
There it is.
April got
Oh,
it.
then
April
maybe-
got it, baby.
Nice catch. That is a figure. That is a human.
Oh my God.
Every
that's so
hair on my
creepy.
arm is standing up.
You sure it's not?
me see.
Bill, no.
I'm gonna try to
Oh,
get
back
it.
up.
Should I catch? Too glary.
Sure.
Let me lower it. Hold on.
Hold on, don't step in. Back away for 1 second.
Right there.
Now I could get it.
Taking just 3.
Damn it.
Wow.
Oh,
Just stay
sorry.
where you're
That
at,
is
honey. Get
creepy.
Consistency with your arm in there.
That is creepy.
Now I do have the pictures because they sent it to me. There is a figure. It looks like a little boy in coveralls, but it also looks like something else. Now I'm gonna see if I can pull up, because they did send me the pictures. April was nice enough to send me the pictures off of that. I just need to find them because I don't know where they are. Could be anywhere. Image. I'll be lucky if I find the pictures because I have so much. Okay, that's just all of us in the room. Are these JPEGs? No. I've got to find them. That is... Okay, here's one. I found one. So we're going to quit this video for now. Here's one image that they sent me. I have to put the wrong one. Hold on. That's not the one. Let me click this one again. What you just seen. Why do I do that? What's going on with this? Okay, we're good now. This is what came up on that screen. Because they did send me the images after. I was like, I want to see this. That. Right there. That's what came up in the bathroom. There's nobody in there. That figure came up in the bathroom. I was like, what the heck is that? And I'm gonna see if I have more of them. This thing is acting crazy. There's another image of it. Look at that. That's the device. Look at it. What the hell is that? That was what everybody freaked out on. That was in the bathroom. That came out on the device in the bathroom. Isn't that creepy? Yes, Susie, I'm Mr. Producer. Yes. I am the guy behind the scenes during Bishop's show. So isn't that creepy? That's creepy. That's just creepy. And I was right there when it happened. So remember somebody asked the question, have I ever witnessed anything? Yeah. Lots of times. The house has an extensive history, and I can't talk about it on TikTok. Someone became undead in front of the house from a tree. Something happened on the property with the mob. That evidence was taken from the house. Oh, there's a lot of history with this place. I actually got a tour. Actually, something happened to me before everybody ever even got there. But I don't know if I have that clip. I don't know if I have that clip. It was before everybody got there. We are here at the mansion. So this is stabilized. This is when I first got there before everybody else got there, okay? You're going to see what this place looks like. It's very old. Originally there was 3 of these homes. He built a big brick company in Staten Island. One of the first in the country. And they had 3 houses. One burned down. The other one the father took and gave it to his son, the other one. But they all look like this. They all look the same. This is the one that still exists. The Kreischer Mansion in Staten Island. So this is the Kreischer Mansion. Look at that. That's it. This place, I was on the 3rd floor. That place I was everywhere, but this place is creepy. Straight up. Creepy. And they do Halloween things. They have place you could stay overnight. Same thing. Now, I don't know what's going on now. It's been a few years. And it looks like they have a big event here in September. A Halloween thing. See? But I don't know if I have the clip of me when the caretaker came in, because he'll say it. He does not go into that house alone. But I don't think I have the clip. Sadly. Not here, at least. I would have to search my computer for it. Because all the other clips are showing way late at night. And I don't think these are any of them. But is everybody going to the basement?
Go down the basement, just be
No?
careful, the 3rd step is...
You're not feeling it?
It's okay, it's just the breathing down there.
Yeah, there's like a mildewy.
Step there, but it's not going to be...
So I don't have that clip. It's somewhere. I might have it on my YouTube channel. But something happened while I was in there. He's giving me the tour of the place before anybody comes. I'm on the 3rd floor. As soon as I walk under a light, it starts to flash. And I tell him, does this happen? He goes, oh, this happens all the time. It just started to freak out right above me. Before anybody even got there, the rest of the team, I'm bugging out. Already, I'm having activity around me. I'm getting like the chills just talking about it. I wish I had that clip, but like I said, I would have to search for it. I don't have the time. But now, it's somewhere on my computer. This is the Shanley. This was a live show on
For the next 2 hours.
This was on the network. Okay? We did this live. I had my camera, the one that I use for sky watching. So this is, you're going to see Cody and Satori, which they get attacked for whatever, you know, for whatever reasons. I think people are just jealous and hateful. You know how that goes. And they just want to debunk and troll. You know how that is. I was there. And I was trying to figure out if they're doing something. I did. I have to be honest, but there's no way.
That's fine. But
Yeah,
we'd
love him in the camera shot, to say the least. And
they're asking for me.
What you do up or
You and I were at the St. Augustine jail. You can't tell where it's coming from necessarily because it's not always the floor.
My camera.
Sometimes you're in with them and
That's
it
my
sounds like
camera.
it's coming from
The
everywhere all at once. But it is just a phenomenal, mind-blowing method, and it never gets old, ever.
No. And our gift tonight is that our producer Bill Forte.
Yeah,
is going
I'm
to
there.
be experiencing that for the
I'm
first
there.
time.
I'm like, holy shit.
So we'll be able to hopefully have him at one point in time either in the shot
What's up, Nick?
or off camera going, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna lose it, but it's understandable. I mean, you've seen it. I mean, it was brief, but it is absolutely mind-blowing. But again,
Because
that's that
it's too
perspective
graphic.
of we're here to help Spirit.
Hold on.
You know, how can we help you? It's just
Because
a totally different
the
mindset.
details are too graphic for TikTok. You understand? Can't go into the details of what happened. On the other platforms I could, but not here. It's... Things happen there. Let's just say that. Not good. Undead. Purposely undead. It's the best way I could say it, right?
They're so far beyond, you know, getting names and dates, and that stuff is obviously still important. But, and I say this often, and I think he would agree with me, George, this is at this point living history. You know,
Well, at this point, we have exactly the situation that we're
That's
hoping
Cody and
for.
Satori right there.
Now, Ken, I would like to ask one thing for the audience and for ourselves.
This
If
was a
it is
live
at all
show.
Possible that somewhere in the background we could sit Bill Forte
They
to
want-
experience his reaction.
They want to
first
see me
time
in the background to see my
seeing Cody
reaction.
and Satori conduct and do this procedure.
Yeah, Bill
Let-
right now is setting up upstairs.
Yeah.
If he's available, that's fine. But
Yeah,
we
we'd
can.
We'd love him in the camera shot, to say the least. And
what you do up, or is everybody just? Yeah, everybody knows what they do.
Ah!
No.
well, yeah.
Dead people. They.
I gotta put the camera on the other side because
This location is different than any other live we've done with Rise Up because Satori and I have tried to not learn any history about the place. This is, of course, our first time here. And,
All right, let me fast forward a
we
little.
wanted to come for a while. 'Cause we've been here
his
all
eyes will
this
get
time.
wide and you'll see him run. People
Now
are talking
we're
about
here,
me.
And we stayed away while Kelly and Ken were.
This is the Shanley
talking
hotel
about
that I was
the history
talking
of the place, and, we tried our best not to look anything up. So whatever happens tonight, happens tonight.
Very nice.
I think I come into the room now. There I am.
All right, Bill just entered the room, so.
Look how big I was. Look how much weight I've lost because of working out. Look at this. I look swollen. I look like the Michelin Man.
there he is. Here we go.
There I am.
And
So we're gonna
Ken,
get, what we're gonna do right now is similar to if we were using psychics, we will go into a place, let them do their thing, give us some information. So what we're gonna do right off the bat is they're gonna try to establish who might be here, and we can address them properly, cut to the chase about is this a man or is this a woman. Whoever's here will have an opportunity to address that person personally, and then go into an EVP session and see if it's possible to document that individual's voice. So we'll start with this to get a baseline of whom exactly we might be running into tonight.
All right.
So-
Have we decided now, Ken? Or
Get
Ken,
ready,
are we calling
Bill.
this a tap method?
I gotta put the messages. They're saying, "Get ready, Bill."
Not unless we want to get sued by Pilgrim Films.
Damn it. Okay. Never mind then.
Touche. Good point.
Oh, we have the tax method. The tax method? The tax method? I don't know. What's your legal system?
I think my dad would be like, that's fine.
If Jason Hodge pops into chat like he's prone to do tonight, we would never do.
Cease and desist.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys.
All right, so can I do spiel now? So if there's anybody in this building, I'm Satori,
I'm Cody.
and we're gonna do something a little strange. We're going to hold hands, and you should see a light, that's what we know, and hear us. And if you do that, come forward, nothing will happen to you, you won't be hurt, we'll just be able to hear you, okay? So wherever you are, so if you see that, wherever you are, I need you to come downstairs. Coming downstairs. We're standing right here, the two weirdos holding hands. All right. So if you're here, I can hear you very well. I need you to stomp your feet or hit something maybe 4 times to let me know you understand me, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. It's great to talk to you this evening. Excitement. I know. So I'm going to ask you to stop for a
I'm
second.
looking at the
How
floor
many
because I'm
people
hearing it coming
that
right
are
from where they
spirits
are.
that are passed on are in this room right now, including whoever is talking.
And I actually
Okay?
heard the
You
sound going,
know that.
like the steps
How
coming
many?
into the room. I was like, what the?
2. Okay, thank you so much. All right, one, I need the loudest person to be the one to talk, okay? On behalf of both. I need 1 for yes and 2 for no. Are you with this building originally? Part of the building's history? Okay. Over here. So I'm going to ask, are you a male? Okay. So I'm going to go through the alphabet. When I get to the first letter of your name,
So
you
this is the
knock,
process.
And then I'll restart. When I get to the second letter, you knock, and I'll keep restarting until we spell out your name. Is that okay? You'll get the hang of it. Is that okay? Okay. Ready? A, B, C, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, A, C, A, C, can. Is this a sentence? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and U. Okay, next word. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Here. Can we hear you? Yes, we can, I promise. See, that's how it works, okay? So can I spell out your first name?
We can hear the noises you're making, we can't hear your voice.
Maybe if you scream really loud. But that noise you're making, that just help me spell that out, that's how we hear
This is
you.
the easiest way.
Okay, can I get your first name? A.
I'm bugging out. You see my eyes getting big.
I think that's more than
I'm
the first
hearing
name.
it.
All right. A, first word. A,
I'm like, wow.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, A,
James.
A, B, more. So James, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
And
L,
then-
M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U.
And then what happens during this? I hear in that room where the candles are, and they turned to look because they heard it too, like something coming. You could hear like little steps coming toward them. I looked, they looked, and I was like, whoa, what was that? It's so bugged out. This is nothing. This is nothing.
A, B, C, D, E.
It gets crazier.
Welcome. You're welcoming us here. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Everybody that was in there was in this room at this moment. There was nobody else in the house. You know, like somebody lurking, hitting underground. Ain't none of that going on.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. The A, B,
The owner is sitting there too. You're off screen.
A, B, C, D,
It got
E, F,
freaky.
G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, C, O.
Oh my God, what's going on with all these messages? Seriously?
F, G, H, I, J, K, L. L, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N.
Colonel?
Colonial.
Colonel?
Colonial. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, N. In. No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
I want to skip a little because there's so much here.
A, B, C, D, E.
I'm waiting to see when I hear the noise.
The Colonial Hotel is what you know it as. Okay. So this is James. Welcome to the Colonial Hotel. So thank you so much for welcoming us.
Just, side note, that checks out. That was indeed the,
One of the hotel names.
one of the iterations of this hotel was before.
Is that normal? They get overexcited like that?
Yes. Okay, hold on. Who else is here? James, can you tell me who else is in the room? A. Speaks very sophisticated. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. No. A, B, C,
I'm waiting for when that noise comes from the other room. I swear it sounded like little steps coming toward us.
Nothing. A, B, no. Here. Like in the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R.
Sure.
You're not sure who that is?
You know, are they in this room?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ask them their name?
Okay. He just ran away.
For real?
It's something just ran. Like, you see,
Probably
that was
somebody who
it.
came along with the investigators.
All right.
You got their
You
name?
see what I'm doing? I'm doing this. It came from the other room, like ran into the room.
A, B, C.
Oh, TikTok. Come on, TikTok. That was it. You saw when I went like this? It sounded like it ran from that room. I'm like, whoa. And they looked, and I looked. It's right there. It's crazy. I was like, hell no. No way. Let's see if we can hear it. I'm going to put the volume up.
Sure.
You're not sure who that is?
You know, are they in this room?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ask them their name?
Okay. He just ran away.
For real?
Probably
So-
somebody who came along with the investigators.
All right.
You got their name, James? Okay, ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That was so weird because I heard it. I bugged out. They looked. If you notice, they looked. Look how they're looking. Something was coming from that room. Now watch what happens when I fast forward. I'm gonna skip all this because there's a lot here.
And you can,
The same way every time, and then for it to be not only a spirit that's tied to that house specifically, but then also to have, is it Miss Kathy? You know, have a family member come through for her, and that never.
Oh, Kelly, yeah, Kelly.
Seems to not Miss Kelly, yeah, that never seems to not happen. It's amazing to me.
Hold on. Bill, where you going, Bill?
I have to say, being here and experiencing it, first of all, I'm almost crying for what
Kelly.
just happened with her. And you can hear the sounds, like right underneath them, but also in the entire room. You could
Tag
hear
that.
the shuffling. It's an incredible thing to see it in person. I just can't believe it, because like when that just happened, I was almost crying from the emotion. For me to hear that, because it was spelling out names, you know. And like I said, I've seen this when they do it in their live investigations, but to be here with all of them and see it for myself and hear it for myself. And we're the only ones here. So people that speculate, oh, it's annoying somebody, no, you have to be here to experience it. That's all I can tell you. And I don't know if you caught that right before break, but the doll went off.
Did it?
Yes, remember when Satori started pointing toward the table? Well, I don't know if it was Cody. I think it was Cody that started toward the table to put the recorder on there, or maybe Ken. And then that went off before we even got there. That doll went off. So it's going to be an interesting night, to say the least, because we've just started.
Exactly.
You know, I can't. Erin, you've experienced this. You know.
I do.
What it's like. Now that I've experienced it, I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. Being here and seeing it for myself and hearing it for myself and hearing the information that they're getting from the spirit or spirits, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And
It is.
it touches your heart. It's profound. Like I said, I was almost crying over there. I was, like shaking almost, because it was.
Now, that's the good part. There was a bad part upstairs. It was no bueno. No bueno up here. The cereal, there was I don't want to say the rest of the word. There's a room on this side. You believe it or not, a cereal. What's up, KJ? There was a serial, a very bad person that used to live in that room. This room had something drawn on the floor that was just downright evil. But the crazy thing happened in this room on the right.
Saying, hey, can you speak into, as Ken was asking, speak into the recorder. Look in room. Look at that room.
Look at
Corner
all those
of dolls.
No, thank you.
Let me get the audio up in case they're showing us. And I think, again, we've got... okay.
Just wanted to show you that, George.
That's awesome. I like that. I didn't expect that.
Oh, there's
as
more.
Ornate as that building is, a little creepy doll room was not what I expected.
Watch on the floor.
I'm gonna show you that room you were talking about.
Here we go.
Oh,
at the end of the hallway.
The end of the hallway. Yep.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I gotta pause.
You can see what's on the floor.
Look at this. A Ouija board. And look what's drawn onto the floor.
The Ouija board, and is that a pentacle?
You know what that is. It's exactly what he was about to say. Bad energy. Just bad energy in here. So then, they do this in this room. I freaked out over this. I'm sitting right next to them. You'll hear me.
Oh. Should we just do it?
Yeah.
Yep. Very enough. You want your bracelet up?
That's me right there, sitting down.
Let's just see what happens. I just want to see what happens.
See if water is spraying. Okay.
somebody just got an EMF.
Very loud. There's nobody there.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you hear me? Oh my God, it's so
You're
loud.
very loud. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can you stop for a sec? Stop moving.
This was the spirit that was not
Thank
nice.
you. I'm gonna ask one for yes, two for no. That same noise. Do you understand me? One. Nice. No. So, would you like to talk? One stop for yes, two stops for no. Can you answer that? Or did you ask?
I don't
Hello?
like this.
Can we have one person that wants to talk to us come forward, please? Hello?
I don't like this.
Hi. They don't like when I talk. They want you to talk.
George, I'm feeling the same way.
Who is this?
Can we spell out your name? It's like a beat.
We need somebody who's willing to answer our questions to help us out here. If there's somebody on another floor that would like to come up here, can someone please come up so we can learn some more about who's up here, and their story?
Hello? Hi. Is this, how many people are up here right now, including yourself? That's a lot of people up here. Okay.
Do we have your name?
Okay, do you know how this works? Words passing?
So,
This person sounds nicer.
yes.
A, B, C, D, E,
So they do this whole thing, right?
H, I, J.
And it's actually, you have to watch the whole thing because it's long. And I got to go do a show soon. But then the other one that was very loud interferes.
Please.
Do we have your last name? Okay.
Sounds like he's arguing with somebody.
Yes.
Like he's arguing.
Like somebody's interfering.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, A, B, C, C, A, B, C, D, E, F,
And look what it
G,
says.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Nicholas? A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
We're in the
K,
room on the
L,
right.
M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. What do we have?
N-I-C-O-S.
Nicosi?
A, B, A. More? Okay, so A. Nicosia?
It's the last letter.
Nicosia? Okay,
Wow.
thank you. Thank you. That's a beautiful name.
I want to try to get to where it
Are
gets.
you Italian?
You hear me? Are you Italian? Because there was mobsters here.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, and L, Sal, and A, B, C,
I'm trying to
D,
skip a
E,
little 'cause
F,
this is a long
G, H,
video.
I, J, J, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D, E, Joe, L, Sal, and Joe.
Oh.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
Let me skip a
H,
little.
I, J, I, word. And maybe we can get that message to them.
Can I ask a question? Are you Kelly's father-in-law?
No. Ooh.
Oh, here comes that one.
Wow.
Is this mob related?
It's like you can't talk, but he'll talk. That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting.
Whoever's not right now, stop, please.
Look.
Is this still sound?
Stop.
All right,
Stop.
Just let go for a second.
Time out.
As soon as they let go of their hands, it stopped. Look at this.
Stop, or we're gonna have to push you out.
Sal, if you're still here, can you?
Yeah, I said, oh my God.
Is
Do you wanna
this,
just push, do you wanna just push this one?
is this Sal?
I don't think so. I don't think so either.
Just go on. Thank you.
Sal? Hi.
There's Sal. Thank you. Can you tell us about that? Who that is? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Look what Sal says.
L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F.
Shadow?
It's a shadow. A not very nice shadow.
Ask him if he's scared.
Does he scare you? Do they scare you? No, he's just kind of pesky.
Ask Sal if you could ask Sal. I would love to know whether or not this shadow was conjured in that other room with the Ouija board.
Was he conjured with a Ouija board?
In the other room.
Sal, did you hear that question?
Do you know the answer? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, brought here? The shadow's brought here? Okay.
Yep.
No.
That's something.
Look at how they let go and it
That
stops.
thing is not Sal. No, that's the shadow.
Push it.
It's very persistent and loud.
Out. Thank you. Sal. That's pesky. You deal with that? A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, down. A, B, C. You want to go down? You don't want to be up here anymore? Okay, that's fine. I'll meet you down. Okay. And that's where we end that.
Wow.
Yeah. Sure.
This is, and I want to bring this up right now. Aaron and I talked before about Curse City down here in Florida. And in.
There's so much more here. It is so freaky. And I'm sitting right there and I'm seeing all this happening in real time. It's just so. There was a lot that went on here. But I have clips, I believe, somewhere that are just crazy. But I got to do a show soon live. This is just a small sample. I had cameras in that basement overnight. I also have a video. I got to see if I have a folder for Shanley. I should. I got to search my computer. There it is. There's the folder. Okay, let's see what I got here. These are my cameras that I set up throughout the house. Oh, please tell me the basement ones are here. Yeah, here's some basement ones. My camera just started moving by itself on motion sensor. Nobody's in the basement. But I don't know which clip it is. That's the problem. I let my cameras go all night. This is not one of them. Okay, let's try a different one. Oh, that's upstairs. Okay, that's not it. It can't be these. So my camera's motion sensor. Oh, just see. Nothing, 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 nothing. Let me go into my other folder. Might be in here. I think this is the ones. We're all upstairs. Doors locked to the basement. All right, it's not that one. See, the camera's not moving, right? Most of the time. I'm trying to find the right clip because I had the whole night. And I don't know what time it happened. I haven't looked at these in a while. I don't see any movement. Okay. What about this one? See, that's the lock. That's the basement over there. Okay, I'm setting up. Oh, this is when they did the tapping in the basement. And it became a big joke because I said something.
Quick knock. No matter where
That's insane.
That's me.
Bill,
Yes.
if they're gonna do tapping, put this recorder at their feet.
By the way, I'm filming you.
Or else we will never hear them.
So they're gonna this was not on the live stream. This was private.
That's what I said.
We went to the basement. And they did the tapping method downstairs.
I feel like something's
Oh, you
grabbing
can't
my
see
shirt,
it.
like just grabbing my
Hold on.
shoulders.
God. Hold on.
Usually it's from that chair, but I actually felt like this on my
Oh my
shoulder.
god.
I said, oh my God.
Get a shirt that just says that on it with his face.
His looks are priceless. What are you gonna do? Don't fall. You're on
So I'm gonna skip a little. They're doing the tap method.
Door? There's a trap door?
Oh.
Do you guys know what a trap
Their tapping is coming from
There's one
underneath the
that's
concrete
zipped.
slab in the basement. It's impossible. I'm sitting right there in front, I'm a foot away from them. And I'm freaking out. Because the tapping is coming from underneath the concrete slab in the basement. It's impossible. This was not on the live stream. This was private. And it says there's a hidden room here. It was just, I'm telling you, this night was crazy. But I want to see if we leave and my cameras are in the basement. There it goes. So my camera's in the basement on motion sensor. My Mevos. I have them all throughout the house. But check this out. It picks up motion. I don't see no spiders. I've been over this video numerous times. Numerous times. And I'm trying to figure out why my camera jumped and moved. I can't figure it out. It picks something up. Throughout most of these videos, it never moves. I just did a bunch and you see nothing going on, right? But here, in this one clip, look. My camera jumped to the other side. It picked something up. We don't see anything. I'm looking for bugs. I'm looking for spiders, anything. Nothing. And then it jumps again. So my camera is motion sensor. It picked something up and it went to that area. And it's going to jump back in a second. It's going to start moving all over the place. It's trying to track something. Remember this? They said there's a presence behind that wall. There's something going on. It's a hidden room in there. I'm going to let it play. Come on. I don't want to mess with the video. I know it jumps again. I don't want to mess with it. It's not going to be stuck in this one position. It like I said, these Mevos are sensitive. It's called a Mevo Cam. And it's just recording in the basement. It's got, little micro cards, SD cards inside. So I ran them all night. I left them in the basement. Basement's locked up. I have the light on. I left the light on. And she was okay with that, the owner. So this was the crazy thing. I don't want to mess with the video. I want to fast forward though because it's stuck. There it goes. Look at it. It starts to jump all over the place. Look at this shit. It's jumping all over the place. My camera is going crazy in the basement. No reason. Look at this. It's going all over the place. My camera's picking something up in the motion sensor, and it just went crazy trying to... Look at it. It's still doing it. That's the camera doing this. There's nobody in the basement. My camera's... There's a noise. That's the boiler, probably. Or water. But you see that? That's crazy. So you never know. And like I said, that's just one example. There was so much more in that Shanley hotel. And like I said, I've got clips of all the rooms. I don't know if anything was going on here.
Excited, I got quite thrill out of it.
Not that one.
Here, right? Steve's one of my best friends there. He's just waiting for somebody to just walk up here. Do that for me one time.
So we're all up here in the hallway looking at these lights. This is a long video. This was my camera. I went up there by myself.
Is it supposed to flash when you move it? Pretty good.
Yeah.
For a few of the lights, I go off when you move it.
So I'm gonna just put a battery in my camera.
I went up there. You'll see my shadow. And I bugged out. That's me. But something happened while I was up there. The lights was going crazy. And especially when she joined me up there. I don't know if this is the clip. I let this sucker run all night. See, it's going long. It's just going. This isn't the clip. See, these are the things I have to go and find because there's just so much clips. I think it happened during the live show stream. So, and like I said, with the other team, because they're both great teams, the Entity Voices team and, oh my God, what's Ken's team name? Oh, I can't believe I'm having oh my God. I can look, I can't remember the name of his team. That's crazy. But his team, I know, right? We gotta set up cameras in this house. But my friend Al is going to join us one night. You heard him earlier. And I definitely got to get KJ on. Wait till you hear what Al, as an investigative team leader, is going to talk about. Oh my gosh. And the experiences we've had together. Oh my gosh. This is nothing. This is nothing. There's so much. It's crazy, actually. I'm going back into the Shanley. Yeah, the Shanley's all my videos. Oh, shit, I just messed it up. I gotta get off soon. I gotta do a live show. But I'll be back tonight, but where's the clip? Shanley. Okay, let me go back to this one.
For the next 2 hours.
I want to see if it picks up what happened at upstairs between her and I. This is us downstairs. That's another creepy thing that happened.
Right into the recorder. Just on Dead Air Full Spectrum with just on and people also see the meter.
I'm trying to find the plot.
Look,
They're somatic. So like if something.
All right, that was downstairs. What I need to do is organize my stuff and know where everything is.
Oh, where it's. You and I were at the.
they whittled down for the gifts of Cody and Satori.
It was after the lights were on the floor, so the lights got to be on the floor. They're not on the floor yet. This was upstairs. We just seen this.
Yes.
Question I was not sorry ahead of time, but I got this question I was.
In the meantime, Bill is trying to get his camera back on feed.
Yeah, I was trying to get my shit back together.
We're watching.
You'll see the Sony. This is the Sony, by the way.
Is there a way, can you point it there and ask it again, see if we can get it right there on camera?
Look how big I was. Oh my God. I lost 70 pounds. I'm working out, so it's a big difference.
Give it one try for you.
Look how big. My God.
In the meantime, Bill is trying to get his camera back on feed.
Let me get out of here. That's
It's a great camera. My camera is badass.
Whatever's down there.
All right, let me see if I'm going to try to find this piece where it goes crazy as we're walking by it. And you cannot activate the lights. By you walking by them does not activate it. This place was creepy, and thank gosh they might go back in October, and I'll go with them again. I definitely want to go back here. This was creepy in itself when they did this method here. This was creepy. And it may not be suitable for TikTok. Because of the things that are said. I don't know if it's in here. It was crazy. It may not be here. I might have to find a clip somewhere on my computer. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's him and my. That was no. It happened before that. Yes, maybe with her and I. It was her and I. It could be here. Shit. Oh, man. I don't have the right angle when it was going nuts. Let me see.
Peter?
Almost like they cleared the room.
Exactly, like they got spooked. Okay, so the question I have is, who wants to go down to an EVP session with me to talk to Adam or Joe?
Oh, you can do it. You
I'm like, I'll do it.
Good, we'll take it.
I love it. I love it. It's so exciting.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. We're gonna go try to reach out to Adam or
Sit down, guys. Watch your head on the second level.
Watch the quarters.
Maybe I do have it.
Okay.
Bye, Beverly.
Oh, that was amazing, by the way.
Sorry, Beverly.
So now we're making our move.
I would suspect that really was something, you know. And does God exist?
Look
and
how
all
it's
these
going
other
off.
Things that.
Yeah, he's still going. Whoever we were talking to, that mean thing ran away back up there.
Hey, Cody, I'm gonna send you guys.
Heard the tales, the story together. We're all
We're good now, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
very, very important part of what it is that we do.
Yeah, that thing was going
is getting
crazy.
That, you know,
With
and
her
it was
and
always
I.
reserved for the longest
It was going
time
crazy.
to the psychics. The psychics would have, you know, for
I'm waving to them like, get us on.
Hey, you know, your family's right here and says, you know, move on in your life and go on with your life, and things are. But this is real-time experience, and
I'm on the tube and the
Well,
Twitchy and
the fact that
Rumbly.
You got the dog's name and the location of the ashes, and to your point, none of us have ever been in your house. You hadn't even met Cody and Satori in person.
I'll put links in there
until
in a
March.
second.
Yeah, St. Augustine. Yeah. So this, again, is further validation for them, and you know, and they don't have to prove anything to me. I've seen them live. I've seen them in person, but in the future here, and
I'm bugging out.
We'll probably go and
They're
we're ready.
I'm
Go
trying to
ahead,
get their
Ken.
attention.
Oh, you have to unmute on your side. Unmute on your side. There.
I don't even know what's.
You're still muted, Julie. You're still muted.
There's so much going on right there at that time. I have another angle.
Okay, now we're good, Julie. Go ahead.
So what we're doing, we've come up here and seeing if this is Joe or Adam, these lights in the hallway are going off.
Like crazy.
And what we just did, maybe they can do this on command. If this is Joe, can you blink those lights for us, please?
Joe, you were just flashing the lights. Do it again. Joe? Show us again.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was all of them.
Joe, do you want us to go to your room? Would you like us to go to your room, Joe?
This is an FYI, Joe's room is just down the hall here.
And so is Adam's.
Okay.
Is Adam here with you, Joe, or you're by yourself? Joe? Tell us that you're here. Show us. Joe, you want us to go to your room? I'm gonna walk over here. Joe, can you see me or see where I am right now?
It's so much fun. But you got to be serious. You got to take it serious. You don't play around. This is not something you play with. You got to be serious.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away.
And respectful.
Walking into this room. I don't know
It's not a joke.
Joe, are you?
Oh,
Which room am I in now? Is this your room, Joe? I'm getting like the weirdest.
the vibe, the feeling. Like what KJ was saying last night.
Is Bill in your room right now?
All right, I'm going back into the room. Is this Adam's room?
Adam is not a place you want to go into that room. Adam's room is not the room you want to go into. There's a history.
Joe, should I go to Adam's room? Flash the lights for yes.
But I have another video that shows when we got up there, this thing was going nuts. Remember I said it's going crazy? It was going crazy when her and I were walking down that hall. It was just going nuts. I gotta find that clip maybe tonight.
I'm not right now.
Alright, so hey, let me know that you can hear me.
I could have sworn I had the clip on the live feed through my camera. But there's so much here. It's a over 2 hour stream that we did live. It's really difficult. But I gotta do some research on my computer to find the right files. Because this is big. It's not, there's a lot here. But I'm just showing you just a small sample of stuff. So when you see it in person, you're like, whoa. Or like we were talking about it last night, if it's happening around you in your home or something, whoa. It's serious stuff. It's really, I mean, it's mind-blowing when you're in that environment and things are going on. It's like, whoa. There's been other, like, when Al comes on at some point, you're going to hear about some wild stuff. I have video somewhere out. It was so crazy. But I love it. I love the sense of adventure. When I'm blessed to go with these people when they do what they do. Because really, it's an honor to be a part of it. And I'm looking forward to going to more. With a real team, a professional team. You know, they've been doing this for years. Both. And like I was talking about Tony and Cherie Rathman, and he was on the show on Friday, and he sent me a bunch of clips for the show. Please tell me I didn't delete them. Because I'm so prepared. Usually I don't do that. And then I'm going to get off because I have to get ready for a show. Where's Tony's folder? I know I made a Tony folder. Here it is. This is his Staticom. I'm going to put his picture on the screen. He created this device, okay? This is Tony Rathman. I'm going to show on the screen right now. That's him. Now, you're going to see a clip recorded from this device. And he sent me a bunch. Which is, this one's pretty bugged out.
Rathman, I heard you say Rathman. Yes. What did you want to say to Roger? It's Tony. Spirits, can you hear me? Yes, okay. That was a loud voice that just answered. What's your name? That's a strange name. How many spirits are here with us right now? A lot? A lot, yeah, that's what I thought you said. Because there's so many of you, is that why all the background chatter? They're talking? Do you have any messages for us?
Huh. Oh.
Rathman, I heard that.
Oh my God, Rathman. And I have a few of these clips. You definitely, if you're interested on the Book of Faces, just search Tony Rathman. I'm telling you, this is so...
Are you still in this hospital?
Spirits, can I ask you a question? The new owner, what is his girlfriend's name?
She helps.
Need help or she helps. Can you bring her forward? Spirits, can you tell us the spirits that reside here?
Yes.
Spirits, do you still remember Tony and Cherie? Are you excited we're back?
Oh, shit. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them.
Hospital?
And like I said, he sent me a bunch of these clips. I have quite a few that Tony sent me.
Spirits, can we play a little game? Sure? Okay, great. What am I holding in my hand? Spectacles, I heard, yeah. What else? What's the other name for this? What am I holding? Not holding shit. What are these? What's the other name for this? Spectacles is right. What's the other name? Are you still in this hospital?
So I have a bunch of these clips that he sent us for the show. Again, you reach your own conclusions. But I have quite a few of those clips. He was on with Annie and I on Friday. It's pretty wild stuff. Have I ever been frightened by any of the paranormal? Yes, in this house. But it didn't happen to me. It happened to Mom. and it happened to a couple other people. But see, there can be rational, and not for Mom. There was a family member here for Thanksgiving, and he was in the middle room. I talk about that middle room. He was sleeping. We had the door closed, and we're all sitting in the dining room on the big table. He comes out and says, "You didn't hear me screaming for you?" In Spanish. He only speaks Spanish. And we're like, "No, we didn't hear you." He said, "Something was pinning me down on the bed. It wouldn't let me move. I was trying to get up. And I was screaming. But you guys didn't hear me. Don't you ever leave that door closed again while I'm in this room." Now, there could be a very rational explanation here, and we were talking about it. He could have been suffering from a dream, like a sleep paralysis. When you have sleep paralysis, because I've had it a few times, you know you're sleeping and you're trying to wake yourself up, but you can't move, like you're trying. He might have just suffered from a sleep paralysis kind of situation, and he was panicking. Because I scream out. Mom knows that. I scream out, and she can hear me. I know I'm sleeping. I know I'm suffering from sleep paralysis. It stinks. I don't know if any of you have experienced it. It's not a good feeling. So I think that's what he was going through. But Mom has had instances, not often, of something trying to physically assault her. And I'm like, what? And this happened a while back. I don't know if she's experienced. I don't even know if she wants to talk about it. And she's had like bad things going on. It hasn't happened in a long time though. And it was when that guy was around in the house that she prayed for. We were talking about that last night. So that kind of scared me. What was going on? That middle room, my room too. Al said it earlier. My room, that mirror, there's a lot of energy in my room. And in that middle room. So, has anything else scared me? Not really. Not really. I can't say like frightened. I don't want to. But like you got to be careful because it's been very kind of quiet in this house. You don't want to just stir shit up again. Careful what you wish for. Do you really want to open up that doorway again and invite things back in? Things you may not be aware of what you're doing? It may not be a good idea. So you have to be careful. You just don't know what you're dealing with. Like, KJ was on last night. We were up till 5:30 in the morning. And he said there's an area that he doesn't feel comfortable about. There could be other explanations here. There could be some kind of an interference coming from another side. Like a distortional rip in fabric of maybe another dimension or something's overlapping ours. I don't know. I'm speculating because there's a lot of theories out there. But it's a fascinating, yes, like a dimension. Are we dealing with demons? Is it divine? Is it interdimensional? Is it a parallel universe? You know what I mean? If you don't know what the source is, you have to be really careful. And I'm still looking for answers like everyone else. Because there's shit that I cannot explain. I can't explain it. So you gotta be mindful of that. It's not a game. It's not a joke. And then, like, He said it earlier. That thing has never fallen, and it's tilted toward the other way. And that thing came from the opposite direction and tried to strike him while he was sitting on my recliner chair. And he was the one that was here to cleanse my house. That's never, ever moved. Only that one time. And it went the opposite way where it was leaning toward him. It's impossible. I was like, oh, and he said, Bill, they're trying to hurt me. In my house. So, you know. And he'll come on. He's going to come on. At some point. And we're going to go through some of our experiences together. And some of his own personal experiences. But I'm going to wait till KJ's around and Dana, who was here last night, talking about she owned a haunted restaurant. That's when I want Al to come in. And because Al knows a lot more about this than I do. How are those paranormal devices able to decode what they're saying? See, that's the thing. There's so much stuff out there. Like, a lot of people will say, like, this box. This is a toy. I have EMP meters. I have all kinds of meters down here. All kinds of devices. I have a FLIR that connects to my phone over here. I have a lot of little toy. Get out of here. My antenna just broke. Did that just like really happen? I think it did. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to solder that down. Okay, it's still connected. But a lot of people say, oh, that's just a toy. But it's picking up movement. It's motion censored. I have to turn it on. Okay. It's also temperature controlled. If there's temperatures that change. Now, I don't know if this antenna is making... Yeah. It's definitely... But is it? Sometimes this thing is absolutely quiet, and sometimes it'll just go insane. I've had... Nick knows this. It's freaked us out. I've had this outside where it goes crazy. Because a lot of people say, oh, it's the electronics around you. No, it's not. It picks up changes in temperature, movement, sensors, fields around it. Like, I'm holding it. You remember I put it in the bench outside in my yard and went crazy? Exactly. Go crazy. Show us. Go crazy. Come on. You can do better than that. You can do better than that. Come on. Show them. Come on. You can definitely do better than that. They're watching you. Do you want to be seen? No? Come on. Oh, you can do way better than that. Come on. That's it. Keep doing that. Do it more. Come on. That's it. You can do better. Show me more. Come on. Show us. Come on. Come on. More. We really want to see this go wild. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want you to stop now. Stop. I want you to stop. Stop. Like, can you stop now? You're having too much fun with this. I need you to stop. I gotta go to work. Stop. Thank you. We'll see you later. How's that? Can you give me a little response to that? Do you want to do this again later? Give me a little response. Come on. Just a little. No? Now it's not doing anything. Just like that. Coincidence? Maybe. You got quiet, huh? Nothing? Just like that. I haven't moved. I haven't done anything. And see its sensors. It's got sensors on it. But I'm holding it, so it's not activating it. Do that again. So... I mean, it is kind of weird, right? And you have to have, like I said, an open mind. No, you're not going to start this again. I got to go to work, like now. Will you join me later? Will you join us later? Yes? All right, so we'll see you later. Okay? I'm gonna say goodbye to you for right now. I'm gonna shut you off. We'll see you later. No apple juice tonight. No apple juice tonight. Coffee night, maybe. Anyway, you lovelies on TikTok, Susie, you should definitely stop by tonight after 8, because I got to do some work now. Station. And maybe KJ. I don't know if KJ was around today. I don't know if that's KJ in there in YouTube. But I would think KJ is sleeping right now because he sleeps during the day. Oh my gosh. And maybe Dana will join us tonight. She was in the chat last night on TikTok and she said that she used to own a haunted restaurant. So I'm really curious to hear her. So we'll bring him on the multi-guest option here on TikTok. We'll bring some people on and hang out. And Nick says he'll be here tonight. Audrey's around. So we'll have fun, we'll have fun tonight. Maybe I'll put the cameras outside. Maybe I'll put this device and other devices outside on my property and have the camera focused on it and see if it picks up anything on the property. I can't do the FLIR because the FLIR is connected to the phone. So we'll stop by tonight, Susie. Anyway, everyone, I gotta go to work. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And I'll see everybody later on tonight. So enjoy. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Callie, Nick, and Susie, and anybody else who may be watching. Audrey. And I'll see you all later because I gotta go to work.